If you feel like you're working harder than ever but still falling behind, you likely aren't doing anything wrong. You are simply playing a game using a rule book designed to keep you safe rather than to make you wealthy. The traditional advice is to hoard your cash in a savings account and let it sit, but there is an invisible thief constantly draining that account: inflation. This chart tracks the purchasing power of a $100 bill from the 1970s to today. If you tucked that original bill under a mattress or locked it entirely idle in a vault, today it is worth about $25. Leaving money in a vacuum guarantees a loss. The economy eats away at it every single year, proving the default script of strictly saving cash is an outdated strategy. Society often frames exclusively using a debit card as the ultimate sign of responsibility. The idea is simple. If you only spend what you have, you avoid the dangers of debt. But debit cards carry a hidden penalty. They offer no points, no robust fraud protection, and most importantly, they give you zero opportunity to build a credit score. They leave you financially invisible. A well-managed credit score, where you pay off your balance in full every month, is the gatekeeper in a modern economy. Good credit provides access to resources, allowing you to utilize leverage to grow your capital. Treating credit as something to fear restricts your access to these resources. It keeps you disconnected from the very system the wealthy use to grow their wealth. We also need to look at hustle culture. There is a persistent myth that intense daily physical labor directly equates to wealth generation. In reality, the two are often disconnected. Look at a local laundromat owner. They are on their feet all day fixing machines and managing customers. Now, look at a tech billionaire. The billionaire does not exert thousands of times more physical effort than the owner of that laundromat. Yet a billionaire like Jeff Bezos earns millions of dollars every single second. By the time the laundromat owner finishes their morning coffee, Bezos has already earned more than that owner will see in a year. Wealth at this scale is a product of leverage. Leverage is the mechanism of multiplying your efforts through scalable assets and automated systems rather than your own hands. True financial growth comes from owning the ladder rather than simply spending your life trying to climb it. Shifting your perspective requires a change in how you view friction. Amateurs go through life trying to avoid problems to make their day easier. Professionals actively move toward complex problems. Take the story of a 19-year-old during a market crash. Instead of following the traditional educational path, they found a condemned condo and bought it for just $8,000. They took on a situation most people would avoid. They cleaned it up, rented it out, and that transaction started generating $600 a month in passive cash flow. That $600 represented the decoupling of the teenager's income from their expenditure of time. Complex problems are exactly where profit and leverage hide. Moving toward them is the core grammar of the language of wealth. Once you understand how leverage works, you can start building wealth through a sequential progression. It starts with stage 1, yourself. Your own education and skills represent the highest return compounding asset you will ever own. This ladder maps out the sequence. Above your personal skills sits stage 2, low-cost index funds. This is where you automate your investments into the broader stock market, allowing your money to systematically beat inflation. Next is stage 3, private equity. At this level, investors move their capital out of public markets and put it directly into private companies and direct assets. Finally, at the pinnacle is stage 4, ownership. This represents owning the actual underlying businesses that other people are investing in. True financial fluency means knowing exactly which stage of this sequence you currently occupy and systematically organizing your life to reach the next one. You can start applying this immediately. Directive 1. Switch your daily spending from a debit card to a credit card. Build a foundational leverage profile by paying the balance in full every single month. Directive 2. Find one glaring, painful problem at your current job and actively move towards solving it. Figure out how fixing it makes the company money and capture your share of that value. Directive 3. Automate exactly 10% of your income into an index fund.
Set the system up so the money is invested before it ever has the chance to be spent. The rules of money are a vocabulary. Today, you stop translating and start speaking it.